best of 1 series, which makes sense. They won 7-1.
Yeah, they this map can be so hatch-centric, the other being
utilizing the scanner to get some info that no one's playing from here, but
heard.
Bay just gets an easy pickup onto Nuxa, who walks in through dirt. Baby Shark as well, following suit on.
How did he know that this guy was going to be in dirt? Flashbang comes in, though. He is fully blind. Nade as well, and he uses that opportunity to push out! It was the only thing he could do, and Perez still gets caught.
Wildcard still having their yokai, still having a couple of Zodo canisters, and probably a Vulcan pack.
This is crazy.
Especially the Shamika launchers, and yeah, even having Bay literally play outside of the tunnel as Baby Shark ends the round flawlessly. Again, they have all these smoke grenades finally popping them out. They're expecting the fight from Janny Hallway, just making as much space as they can to try to get this plant down.
Kansan, though, picks up the kill on the dash. Nuxa, his plant interrupted. He takes a little bit of damage. Even more now. Still unable to complete, and it's enough time that the smoke fades, and look at Spiker dancing around Quad, evading Dark completely. Finally, though, close up on the Kiba. He gets Baylift. Dark able to hit the reload as Bay dies in square, and there's another kill from Daffo on the Lurk Spiral. Stairs, Los tie the score, thanks to...
Comfortable upstairs. There is tons of information, though, for this initial swing, but Kansan wins the fight across the top floor. Beautiful shot on the Dark, and Daffo will trade onto Baby Shark. This clear.
Gonna expose himself. Hot and Cold misses the shot. C4 in, not gonna land, and now they know exactly where he is. Here's a second player, make that a third player coming in to clean him up. Kansan with the refrag, though, make it 2. A triple kill for Kansan, answered back by the triple from Daffo, leaves us in a 2v2. Spiker, of course, still full HP, but so is this Glaz of Perez, who is holding Kansan here. There's the smoke grenade. Perez, though, he doesn't have the rifle out. So he just dies in the middle of his smoke instead of being able to kill Kansan. And it gives...
Hands of this first half. Gonna have the Azami and Glaz. I'm not too shocked. Eye down the site in half. And a lot more time being used up here. Los maybe trying to commit to pushing out this player over by open area. Perez will win that fight against Kansan. But here comes the swing from Daffo. Looking to cause chaos towards Tellers. Bay still working one up down below by blue stairs. And a massive swing for Baby Shark to keep Wildcard in the lead.
Perez looking for the trade, but Baby Shark, as he stands up, cleans him up. Daffo dies off screen, and Wildcard, thanks to the play inside, opens, and Bay can still sit pretty behind server stack. So that's going to waste a Candela. Second one comes in. Finally, the drop comes through from Dash, and Bay is cleaned up, but it's cost you a couple more Candelas. You see all the Tachanka fire coming out and blanketing the floor in A. And it could now just be a red drop for this attack as you see them starting to adjust. Perez with 2 huge kills as he works his way in. Make it 3 in the middle of the bomb site, and Wildcard have completely lost the plot thanks to this Deimos. C4 out from Spiker, completely misses. It's a buddy ace between the Deimos and the Ying, and Los recover beautifully.
By the skin of their teeth, they managed to...
Kansan has lost the man covering him in the hallway. He's going to have to worry about his backside. That's where Perez is pushing. He gets the kill. In comes Dark towards Quad, wins the fight against Hot and Cold. Sorry, that's Daffo. Up Marble to kill Hot and Cold. Kansan trying to keep his team in this desperately. He gets another Baby Shark. Good for another. Make it 2. It's just him against Dash. Ex-teammates, ex-import teammates on this NA squad. Left in a 1 versus 1, and in comes Dash. He's got no idea where Baby Shark is. Wildcard win the half, 4-2.
Great position.
Hugzord, at least from the set, like, I don't know if it flips in the second minute. Wildcard, Lagonis telling his team, be wary of the clash. Too, because this is not an operator conducive to very many kills. He gets harassed by the Echo, and there's the swing from Perez, but Spiker more than ready for it. The 1-2-3 from Los not working out in the favor. What about it? Maybe he expected Spiker to be right behind him, but either way, the Yokai strikes again, and Spiker gets smoked by the pixel angle. Dash finally gets the trade, but it's cost you your Monty.
Yeah, a lot of execute operators now gone for Wildcard, and again, living and dying off this roam. Los going 2 for 2 is not bad, especially at one of those operators being the Montaigne off the board. And they've got no clue about the player open, but you whiff!
Oh, hell no.
What?
They know.
Oh,
Dark
no,
taking a ton of damage.
Down.
Here's the cutoff attempt from Baby Shark. They know exactly where he's gone. It's a triple kill for the Hibana, enabled by the super mega ultra whiff from Daffo. And it leaves Nuxa alone in a 1 versus 3. We could be in a 2v2 right now had that not happened, but now he's getting Deimos tracked. He's getting Dokubi called. He's getting flashed. This guy's getting harassed like there's no tomorrow. Bay is hungry for the kill. The shotgun comes out, deals damage to Kansan. Now Wildcard are like, hold on a sec. We got to stop swinging this guy. Kansan's going to get this bomb down. They're just going to try to play their range. Bay gets the kill. And Wildcard with the Buck applying pressure underneath stock, forcing Perez back into the hallway as his wall now gets opened, and Baby Shark takes the fight against Nuxka. That's the mute dead. Dark very soon to follow, and Wildcard are once again off to the races with these kills. There's Perez's wall being opened up even more by Kansan, but Dash going to get aggressive against Bay outside top square, so he gets one pick back for his team, but Wildcard now maybe recoverable as Daffo gets up close on this Monty, and like you mentioned, Hot and Cold doesn't have any help, and Daffo smokes Kansan off the windows. Hot and Cold now in this 1v1's got to try and land the melee, but Daffo gets the jump on him. Baby Shark finishes Perez, and with Dash down, it's all up to Daffo with such little time remaining. Wildcard, they need to get this bomb down. Spiker starting the plant. Daffo needs one kill to win it. Baby Shark is sitting right on top of him, though. In comes the swing. Daffo caught mid-sprint. Baby Shark, another... It can force you to play a little bit more passively than you normally would. And here comes Spiker, speaking of not passive at all, trying to get the Valkyrie, but he doesn't use the flash, and it costs him his life. Luckily, though, Bay is there for 2 kills, trying to get a third through the wall. Daffo, not able to find him with the shotgun, finally takes him down, but in the meantime, his entire team is gone, now staring down the Monty as Nuxka kills Baby Shark with barbed wire. Okay, this has maybe just become winnable, but no, Kansan from the backside takes him down with the pistol, and Wildcard.
Well, Wildcard are certainly having a day. 7-1, 7-2. They give up 3 rounds on the day and go undefeated as we kick off Phase 2. Spiker, this team is looking really good right now from the outside. How is it feeling to be in the mix right now?
I mean, it feels great. Comms are flowing, you know, with Matt. Like, obviously, he's not in their IGL, so comms are just, like, flowing insanely well, where our team plays great. It's very rare that somebody's dying without a trade. Honestly, I feel like the rounds that we lost were misplays by us. So, yeah, it feels great.
You were telling me yesterday that you were still trying to figure out the flow. You didn't know exactly what this team would feel like with Matt in his role. Yeah. What is it feeling like? How are things going?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. We're doing stuff that we've never done before because, you know, we have a better shield player than I am on the Monty. So, you know, we're doing stuff we've never done before. So, you know, we're loose, we're versatile, and we're deadly.
All right, we look forward to seeing you guys down the road. We'll play for a spot in the playoffs tomorrow. But for now, we'll go back to the booth.